Good Monday, February the, what is today? I don't even know, the 6th. Oh, happy birthday if it's your birthday. So, how is everybody doing? How was everybody's weekend? I had such a great weekend. Oh my gosh, we played D&D Saturday and Sunday because it was a pretty hefty thing, and it was just so much fun. I know, I'm a geek, I can't help it. I love D&D, I love it. We did go get our hair cut. I got Saturday. Barry got his cut too. I got mine just trimmed. You know, trying to let it grow out. Ugh, it's hard though. What else happened? That's about it. We vegged out last night and watched 2 episodes of The Last of Us, or whatever that show is called. Again, I'm not crazy about it. So I don't know. It gives me anxiety. I'm like, why would any, you know? But anyway, so it was a fun weekend. Very fun. So Friday, I just worked on my D&D campaign. I had to. And that's pretty much all I did Friday. But Thursday, I did work on my stickers. And I still need to work on them today. I had them all done and ready to go. I showed you those, but I didn't like hold on, these are the prototypes again. I didn't like just the plainness. I felt like it needed to have something better. So I started working on that Thursday, and it got pretty late. And so I need to finish doing that so that I can get these printed out, so that I can get them on my Etsy store. I also, y'all, looking at my planner, I love my planner. However, there is something that I would like to change about it. It's how wide I made the lines in this part. I can easily go back in. Also, having the days up here instead of swapping these two. So I think what I want to do is I think I want to swap them. Of course, that means I need to take more pictures and everything. But I'm okay with that. But I think I would like it a little bit better. I mean, I do like it this way. I'm so torn because I do like the boldness of it. But I don't know. I also feel like the squares are not quite big enough. I think they need to be just a touch bigger. So if I thinned out the lines, it would probably be better. But I love everything else. I love the artwork that I put with it and all of that kind of stuff. I just feel like I need to just tweak those couple of things, and I think it would be better. So I think I may work on that. Not sure. I might just leave it as it is, and when I do the planner for next year, I'll just keep that in mind. Do you know what I mean? So, but it is something that, you know, you learn, you live and you learn, right? So anyway, I also got my Palettefull pack. So I'm so excited about that. So I definitely am going to open this and see what's inside today. Film the intro. Maybe work on it, I don't know. It just depends on how much time I have. I feel like the stickers are only going to take me, I want to say an hour, but who knows. Sometimes I have technical difficulties. But I'm excited to get them printed. Oh, I think they're so adorable and so cute. Again, the planner, I love the planner, but I might tweak it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, I do have a lot on my agenda today, and I will let you go. Talk to you later. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am so frustrated. I have been working on these stickers. I knew I was going to jinx myself when I said, oh, it would only take about an hour. Lies, lies. I have been working on this all freaking morning. It is now like 2 o'clock probably. Oh my gosh. First my computer was having a thing. Cricut needed to update, and then it just, you know, when things update, it ends up not doing right. So I had computer problems, and then now my printer didn't want to print. But finally, I've got it printed. And I'm hoping that it looks the way that I want it to look. Let's go look. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. I'm scared to go see. Okay, y'all. I am loving it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let me show you what the one before. Okay, so this was the first one that I printed. And let me show you what I did not like. And it's just a little thing, but it was enough to drive me crazy. You see these little, like, ugh, it's just not with it. It's not together. And then down here, it's like off of the thing. I didn't like that. So I made it where it is fluid, where it's seamless, and that is what I want it to look like. Now, let's all cross our fingers that this will cut correctly. Now that's my next thing I'm afraid of. Now that I have it looking the way that I want it to look, I'm afraid that it's not going to cut correctly. So let's just try it. That's all I can. And this is not the sticker paper that I'm going to be using. I bought this off of Amazon. Like, it was $11. But I thought it was going to be better quality. You know what I mean? But it is not. But it's good enough for me to do this, right? To check cutting and all that without wasting my good sticker sheets, because they're expensive. So anyway, let's try it. Let's try it. I'm scared. Dudes, I'm scared. I'm really not shitting you. I am so scared right now to try this. I'm gonna do it. Alright. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna do it. It was not cutting right. Oh my gosh, y'all. I feel like crying right now. I really do. This does not need to be this hard. It does not need to be this hard. Alright. Gonna calm down. Gotta figure out what the hell I did. Alright, I'll be back. I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose my mind. Went make it, and then it whoop disappeared. Thank God I saved it before I did that. Or I would be crying right now. I would be literally in tears. Technology is a wonderful thing, but sometimes it's very irritating. Let's try it. And the little bit of footage that you saw is only a fraction of the time I spent. And I didn't even film it all because I was just, oh, it was getting so irritating. But let's hope. Sending it to the printer now. Let's hope my printer decides it wants to work, and hopefully it will cut right. It printed beautifully. I love the way it looked. Now we just have to get it to cut correctly. I might have to bring up the old one that I did. The whole thing is, y'all, the first ones had rounded edge, and then I wanted the... Okay, so this was the original one, and it looked fine. It has the rounded edges, etc. But I kind of thought this was too plain. I didn't really like that, so I was like, I want to do a little border like this. The problem is, I could not match this corners with the shape here, so then I had to make it a rectangle without the corners, right? The rounded corners. So that is what all of this is about. But it does look so much better, doesn't it? I really like this so much better than that. This was just too plain. This, So, but if I have to, I will go back and see what I did over here that is different than this one, because this one was not what was happening. Again, as you, I don't know if you can see, but it was starting to cut out the letters, and that is not what I want. I want it to just cut out these things. So, again, I'm having, hopefully, I think I did it right, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, it's going. I'm not quite sure how it's cutting yet though. Can't really tell, but as far as I know, it's not cutting the letters, and that was what we wanted it to not do. However, I'm afraid it may be cutting the stickers themselves wrong. Seems like it's doing an awful lot of cutting for this to be just little stickers. But we'll see. We'll see. It may need to do this because they are so small. Let's hope. Everybody cross your fingers again. Okay, it's done. Well, let's take it over here. Ooh, yay, 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 yay. Alright, let's see if it worked. Alright, well that worked. That had not been working too well, so we're good with that. So I'm sorry. So I'm happy with that. Again, this is not the printer or paper it's going to be on, or the sticker paper rather. I think it worked, y'all. Let's see. Let's take this guy. Yeah, this is definitely not my sticker paper that I want to use. It's so flimsy. Ugh, I don't like it. But look, it worked. Yay, it worked, y'all. Yes, finally. Yay, I've been working on this all day. It's after 3 o'clock now. So now I can get busy and go ahead and print them out. Print out the packs. Yes, there it is. So they are working. It's working. It's working. Yay. Another thing I want to do though, I do like the cornered being round. I did like that look a lot. So I just want to see if I can just use a puncher here to do it. Oh, it looks like it. And that way it still has that aesthetic rounded cornered that I like. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Again, not my paper I'm gonna use. The paper that I use is much thicker, plus it's glossy. This is matte. Yeah, I'm gonna like that so much better. It's hard to do one-handed. Yeah. But anyway, you get the gist, and I get the gist. I like it. Bring it over in the light. Oh, I really am liking it. I do, I do, I do. Okay, I have to look at something. Let me put you down. I love it. And I think I'm okay with it. It's like billowy little clouds. I like it. The bottoms and stuff. I like it. I'm going to leave it like this, I think. Well, though, I don't know. I kind of do. I don't think I'm going to cut the little corners off. I kind of like it like this. But the other 2 pages will have the rounded corners. I think that will be okay. Because this is kind of, you know, this is what you're going to see in the packet. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it this way. I'm not going to do the corners. Yay! I'm so happy. Well, it is the afternoon. It's after 6 o'clock. I think I'm going to stop for the night. I still got a little tweaking to do. It looks like when I transferred over some of the artwork, something came with it. So I got to look at that. And I do need one more square so it'll cut all the way through. It's still not cutting all the way through. And what I mean by that is the back, you can see how it's kind of cut through. It needs to do that all the way around. And for some reason it doesn't want to do that. So I have to figure out what's going on with that. I know what it is. I just need to put one more rectangle. So one more square like this. I need to add to it. But I'm going to do that tomorrow in case something funky goes on. I don't want to mess it up. Good morning. I'm at the computer trying to get these stickers going. Hopefully I'll be able to do, my goal is to do 5 packs today, 5 sets, because I do need to start filming my art video for the week, and my Cricut is on my desk. So it's got to stay here for me to print out and cut out my stickers, y'all. Okay, so I watched this young lady named Catnip. She is in the UK, and I am so inspired by her. I'm inspired by her, Bailey J. They have made their little small things into a lucrative small business. Yeah, I'm late to the game, but you know, what can you do when you were born before technology? You know what I mean? But it's not stopping me. I'm still going forward. But she makes tote bags, which are so cute, and mugs. So that made me go down a rabbit hole. I think I may do that. It'll have to be a little at a time because I have to buy the mug press and I would have to buy the heat press. But I think I'll buy the heat press first because there's so many more things that you can do on the heat press. But I will also have to buy a printer to use the inks, because it would not be the transfers. I mean, I'm just thinking about my Halloween things. Yeah, I use a transfer sheet, but they pilled up. The ink that you use gets into the material and it will not wash out. It's what professional people use for graphic design t-shirts. So, I think I'm going to do it, but I have to save up money in order to buy these 2 things. But I'm excited because, man, I could do shirts. I could do mouse pads. I could do totes. There's just so many things that you can use on the heat press. And, you know, and use my Cricut as part of it. So, yeah. I really think that I'm going to do that. But of course I have to talk to Barry and see what his thoughts are about it. But I'm excited about that. So I want to do more research though too before I jump into this. But yeah, I'll do that while I'm waiting for these stickers to print. They don't print, they print a little slow, but it's the cutting. It takes probably 20 minutes to cut them out because there's so many and they're so small. So it takes for 1 sheet. So that's why I'm like, my goal is just 5 today because I really got to start working on my art video for the week, which is the palette flip pack. So anyway, I got to get going. So I just wanted to see what your thoughts are about the heat press and such. If you have any experience with it too, I would appreciate it. If, you know, leave a comment down below. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey everyone, it is after 4 o'clock now. There's a Jackie boy right here. Say hello, Jack. Say hello. Jackie, say hello. Boop. Oh, Jack. Oh, pretty boy. Oh, that is Jackie. Yes, so I have been working all day on these stickers. I had technical difficulties again this morning. I swear, I don't think Mercury is in retrograde yet. Heaven help us when it gets there because, but I think I finally got it under control. So, the last, first I printed 6. I've printed so much today and a bunch of, I don't even want to talk about it. It makes me just so upset because this sticker paper is not cheap for it not to work correctly. But the last page that it printed beautifully, I went to go cut it and for some reason my mat went in crooked. So then it got cut all weird. So I only have 4 4 front pages. So I'm only going to have 4 packs today done. I'm printing the second pages now. They are cutting nicely. So far everything on the second page has been just fine. So is the first page. I just had to change things, you know. But anyway, so I'll show you in just when I get them done, me packaging them up, getting them ready. I will have to take photos of them as well to put them on my Etsy store. So, but I have also the whole day been researching about the heat press stuff. And y'all, I was gonna get a Cricut one, and then I was like, wait a minute, because I was gonna get like a Cricut, they call it Heat Express or something, I don't know. But then they also have a mug one, right? Between the two of those, it would be almost $400 for both of those. So I was like, do they have them any cheaper? Oh yeah, they have heat presses themselves that you can interchange things, that you can even do plates, hats. And then I went to see what kind of sublimation blanks. Oh my god, y'all, I have the list. I am so excited for this. Where is my list? Oh no, where is my list? I don't even know what I did with my list. But like, you can do puzzles, keychains, coasters, tote bags, which I knew, my banner flags. You could do that. You can do, oh my gosh, there's just so many things. Plates, obviously. Plates that you can do. Mugs, tumblers. So, though they're expensive, I mean, they're not that expensive really. They're cheaper than getting the Cricut, right? And they're bigger. They're a 15 by 15, which is what I would need for totes and banner flags, pillowcases. You can do pillowcases. I mean, I have now, oh my gosh. Oh, but it's the printer. I have to buy a printer that I can put the sublimation ink in, which again, this ink soaks into the whatever you're printing on or heat transferring on. It's not like a transfer sheet where it'll pill and bubble, or even vinyl eventually will break down and crack and all of that. This goes into, it's ink that literally will go into the fabric or whatever you're using. So I really want to do this, but it will be a costly investment. So, of course, I have to talk to Barry about it. I'm going to talk to him about it tonight, see what he thinks, what we should do. And, yeah. I'm excited for it, though. I mean, I've already got so many ideas that, especially like jigsaw puzzles. Are you kidding me? That will be so much fun. Mouse pads. Ugh. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. It's just, can we afford it? You know? Because the thing is, it's like, I want to do it, but am I going to make money off of it? I want to, you know. I want to recoup my investment. So, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But anyway, I'll come back when I'm packaging my stickers. Okay, they're done. Here, let me scoot you out. I took pictures. So there's the front page. Oh my gosh, look, for the dentist, a doctor, vet, celebration, like a party, wedding, whatever, right? Vacation, Dear Electric. There's 3. You actually have 12, 24, 30 of the electric, because you get the second sheet twice so that you can have 12 birthdays, 12 haircuts, 12 nails, 12 house payments, and 12 car payments. So I figured, you know, a lot of people have multiple utilities that may come at a different time, so it's nice to have that. Electric, gas, phone. So yeah, there it is, the pack, isn't it? Oh, it's so stinking cute. I love it. All right, let's package them. Beep, Yeah, baby. Perfect. Oh my gosh. It is adorable. Isn't it cute? Oh, I love it. I'm so happy. Even though it turned out to be a little bit of a challenge, I'm so glad that I ended up putting this on there. It just makes it look so much better. All right, just going to keep on packaging. I only have 4 to package. These ended up being B grades. There's nothing really wrong with them, but I would not feel comfortable selling them as a nice set because I doubt y'all are going to be able to see it, but there was a little dot and it was trying to cut it out. Same thing here. So it doesn't affect the stickers themselves. It just doesn't look as pretty as what I feel like it needs to, and that is all of these. Like I said, I had a lot of difficulty, and this really makes me sad because this is a lot of paper wasted, the sticker sheets, and they are so expensive, guys. So, but I am going to, I think I'll put these on as well and just, you know, say that there's a little oopsie on it, but nothing is wrong with them. They're still very functional. You can still use them, no problem. So, but look how many, so many. And the sad thing is, it's just the front page. The second page is going to be just fine because there was nothing really, I had no issues with it. So, yeah, I don't know, probably take 10% off of it. So I put them in a little bag just so I would know where they were. Had B grade on them. Good Wednesday morning to you, February 8th. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. So, I just looked at the prompts for the Paletful pack. I opened it up yesterday, and we got a lot of drawing materials. So, one of the prompts is old shoe. So, I looked up the just, you know, images for old shoes, and I found one that I think is going to work pretty good, and I think it actually looks pretty cool. Let me show it to you. This is, of course, off my computer, but isn't it cool? And I think it's going to go pretty well because we kind of got these colors, you know. I'm excited to try to redraw that. Other than that, I'm not really wowed about this pack because, you know, I'm not a drawer. I'm more of a painter, crafter. But, you know, it's always good to continue to practice some skills, so I'm okay with it. Let's see, I talked to Barry about getting the sublimation printer and the heating press and all that, and we decided to go ahead and do it. I am so excited, dudes. I have so many things that I want to make now that it is so crazy town. This is going to bring my store up to a totally different level, I can tell you that. And just in general, just stuff that I can make. It's just going to be so awesome. So I hope that you will continue to support me on this journey and hopefully make things that you like and that you can go purchase. But yeah, I'm going to be so excited. It's supposed to come Saturday. Everything was supposed to actually come tomorrow, but I'm getting everything off of Amazon because it was cheaper. But it's saying that it will be here Saturday, so I don't know. My hair's kind of still wet. I just took a shower. dried it a little bit with the hairdryer, especially like the top and my bangs, and then I've kind of let everything else just air dry. So we'll see how it turns out. I don't know. But yeah, I had the hardest time with the heat presses because there was one that I was going to get that, oh my gosh, you could just do, I was talking about that yesterday. You can do so much with it. But the more I read reviews, one, it was a little scary because, you know, some of the reviews, like more than I was comfortable with, was like, oh my God, it just stops working and that the company doesn't care, blah, blah, blah. And then there's other reviews that were like, it was a pain in the butt to switch everything out. And I know myself, if it's going to be a chore to switch things out, I would not have used it. And I wanted it to make mugs or tumblers and to make, you know, everything else that I was talking about. And so, I mean, I took almost 2 hours really looking again, and I opted to end up getting, it's not the Cricut brand, but it is just like the Cricut heat press, the just where you hold it down and everything. It was like $100 cheaper, and the reviews on it was outstanding. Not as good as Cricut. I mean, Cricut had 5-star review with over like 20,000 reviews. So, I mean, but of course it is Cricut. And I do love my Cricut Maker. I love it. So, but I was like, but everybody else was like, this works just as well. It's a fraction of the cost. And plus, you know, I'm like, if this doesn't really pan out, I don't want to be spending a lot of money. So I ended up getting that, and then I also got a tumbler press or a mug press that can do tumblers and mugs, like the mugs up to 15 ounces and tumblers up to 30 ounces, I think. So that one is going to be more up my wheelhouse than what I was going to be getting if I just got the heat press that you had to keep changing everything out. Also, like, you can still use the press that I ended up getting. You can still do hats with it, even though you don't have the hat press type thing. I looked at YouTube on that, and you just put like towels and stuff underneath it for it to work on it. So I can make hats too if I so incline. And I'm kind of guessing that plates would probably be the same way. I'm going to try it. Why not, right? So I am so excited to get it. Again, I already have ideas. Like, I thought about a plate, like a Santa's cookie plate. I think that would be so cute to have. And I want to do flags too. Like, I want to do a spring flag, you know, little banner to go outside. I did it by hand, actually. Let's check again. I did it by hand. Actually, I've got it on a video of it, the garden flag, for fall. I painted it with acrylic paint. So I've already done one by hand, but this would be cool to do it digitally and then heat press it in so that it doesn't, you know, get ruined or whatever. So I'm so excited, y'all. I am truly excited. On today's agenda is to finish this video, the Palette Pack video, to edit this video up to this point, start to edit the Palette Pack video. I need to take pictures of my sticker pack that I did yesterday and get that posted on my Etsy store. Go ahead and get that. And then just start again working on these ideas that I have. So I need to get busy, and I will talk to you later. Bye. And my sticker sheets are live. So if you're interested, go grab them. Alright, y'all. Whoop. I'm over in the corner this morning. I am going to make room for my sublimation printer. Should get here Saturday. I am so excited. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it here where my 3D printer stuff is at. My 3D printer actually is sad. It's just, I think I've talked about that, where it's not working. But anyway, let's move things around, shall we? Oh my God, it worked, y'all. It worked. Yes. I got my 3D printer back. Yeah. Putting that off for so long because I was afraid I was going to get so frustrated. And I didn't even need to do what they said I needed to do. I just needed to adjust. Okay, let me take you over there. I'm going to show you what happened. This little thing right here, so in case you have one of these printers and it does that, where what was happening, this plate was going all the way down, but it wasn't stopping and coming up. It was just like, grrr, it was making a god-awful noise because it didn't know to come back up. The sensor wasn't there. If you look, there is a little black tab. I hope you can see it. There's a little black tab right here that goes down in this little slot right there. Let me get my fingers out of the way. That slot, there's a slot there. You see the light. So when this black tab right here goes down into there, then it will censor it to let it know, hey, you've gone far enough. Well, what was happening was it wasn't doing that. So I just unscrewed these two by using an Allen wrench. When I laid it on its side, I laid the machine totally down so if these things came out, I wouldn't lose them down there, right? It adjusted this out. It did come out just a little bit, and that was enough for now. It censors it correctly. Ah, I'm so excited to have my 3D printer back, y'all. Yeah. So that is the good news for today. I got my 3D printer back. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so now I have my space for my sublimation printer, and even I think my heat presses will go over here because I don't think they're that big. It just depends on how big the printer is, and I'm hoping it's no bigger than my other printer. So there should be enough room for all of my sublimation stuff here. My 3D printing stuff is there. And then if you pan over that desk, I've got to do something with that because that is my resin stuff. So while I'm in the mood, let's just start that. I feel so good about this area now. When I moved all my stuff in, I was like, I just need to put it wherever. And I knew this was going to be my resin desk for when I do resin work, which is not often, but I still wanted an area close to the door because you know you should have ventilation when you're working with resin. So that's why I left everything over here. And then now I've got my 3D printer, fixed it. I'm so excited. And then there's space now for my sublimation printer and my heating presses. Because your sublimation printer, you also need to make sure you have good ventilation for it too. So this will work out perfectly because I can put a fan here to kind of blow, open the door a little bit and blow and vent out the area. So yay, I did it. So proud of me. I did pretty well today. I've got to go to the post office. They should be open now. Alright, well I'm going to let y'all go from this vlog. It's kind of a long vlog. Lately they have been because I've just been doing a lot of things. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope it inspired you. And just to let you know what I've been up to. Alright y'all, y'all be good to one another. And I'll see you next week. Bye.